Hey guys, how's it going and welcome to another video. So today I'm doing something pretty different. I'm gonna be doing a full day of eating like Layla. So if you guys don't know who Layla is, she's a good friend of mine. We met through Instagram. Her handle is ABCDEFGHIJK Layla _. So I chose to do a full day of eating like her because obviously A, she's vegan, B, her recipes are amazing. I've made a few of her recipes before. I have her breakfast all day ebook. You guys should go check that out. I'll leave a link in the description because her recipes are so original but also really macro friendly and just super fun, and all her YouTube videos are so original, so unique, so fun, and I was like, you know what, it would actually be so much fun to do a full day of eating just like her. So what I did is I chose a YouTube video that I will again be leaving a link for, and in that YouTube video she shows exactly what she eats in a day, and I'm gonna be making the same meals as her. Now luckily I was able to plug everything into my fitness pal and it does roughly fit my macros, which is pretty good. I'm actually quite under, but that's fine because tomorrow I'm going out for like a few free cheat meals. So yeah, the one thing that I'm going to be changing up though in this video is just the order of a couple of the meals. So I'm going to be having the breakfast, lunch, and dinner like her, but it's just for the pre-workout meal I'm going to be having that later on in the day because I'm not training in the morning like her. I'm training in the afternoon, and then for her post-lunch dessert I'm going to have that as my post-dinner dessert because I need something a bit bigger before going to bed, and I'm going to be having her smaller snack at the end of the day a bit earlier on during the day, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I went and did all the shopping for this yesterday, and I'm just astonished by the amount of ingredients I had to buy because we like eat completely differently. It's crazy how like people think that, you know, eat a vegan diet it's super restrictive when literally I had almost none of the ingredients she uses in my cupboard, so I had to go buy them all yesterday. And I'm just a lazy person in general. I never take time to cook because I'm never home, so I just meal prep really easy things and then just I'm on the go all the time. But right now, like today, I am gonna be home most of the day, and I was able to do a lot of work in the library yesterday, hence why I'm not at the library right now. Big shocker. So yeah, we are gonna be starting off with breakfast. We're gonna be making some waffles. So I'll be putting a clip of Layla's video with the waffles and how she made them, and I'm gonna go ahead and make them now. So I just bought a brand new waffle maker. I'm super excited to use it. I've never made waffles myself before. I always make pancakes, but I'm really excited to make these waffles. So let's just get straight into it. So right here in a blender, I'm combining some almond milk, some spinach, and some zucchini that I cut up. And then I just blended that all together for a minute. I then poured the entire mixture into a bowl. Then I added the dry ingredients, which were some flour and some protein powder, into the mix. Then I just mixed everything together using a spoon to form the batter. Then I let my waffle iron heat up, and then I just poured some of the mixture in there. So this is a new waffle maker. I've never used it before and it's kind of shit. Like the waffles didn't really cook very well. I'm gonna try it again, but I'm gonna use coconut oil fry light just to like kind of try and fix this. So I'm gonna unplug this so it kind of cools down. I'm gonna scrape off. I mean, I'm still gonna eat this, right? Like just because it's, yeah, so see, it's non-stick, but I just think I didn't put enough batter. I think that's what it is because it spread itself way too thin. So I think the next batch that I make, I'm just gonna add more batter. I mean, this is edible. This is edible, but it's just not pretty. Okay, so these like sort of failed again, but they're not as bad as the first batch. I must be doing something wrong, but I don't have time to remake the entire recipe again because I need to leave the house soon. These still look like waffles if I stack them and present them the right way, so we're gonna do that for the Instagram photo. So this is what we're working with right now. Like they look like waffles, but obviously, like, you know, they're pretty decomposed, but I'm gonna keep making these and then I will give you guys a full taste test of the entire recipe. I couldn't get my hands on any custard like Layla, so I just used some of the Skinny Syrup's maple syrup. It is a 0-calorie syrup, which is super yummy. And then I also chopped up some strawberries and raspberries, and I topped my waffles with some of those as well. Now, despite my issues with my waffle maker, I think I did a pretty good job. So here is Layla's finished product, and I think that both of our waffles look pretty damn good. Alright guys, so taste test time. Right here I have a mouthful of it. Oh my god. That is so good. Honestly, like 10 out of 10. That is so nice. Okay, I'm very late. I'm gonna put this in a Tupperware and eat it when I go to a cafe to meet Heini, my friend. So I'm gonna enjoy that there, and then yeah, I will catch you guys back for lunch. Alright guys, so it is now lunchtime and I'm late because I hate public transport. The train kept on being held and I have a lecture in like 10 minutes, but it's a Zoom lecture so I can just mute myself and have my headphones in, so it's fine. So I'm gonna be making lunch. So what Layla had for lunch on this full day of eating was rice paper rolls. So I think she had like lettuce, some other greens, seitan, which is amazing because she makes her own seitan. I make my own seitan. I have a serving of seitan in the fridge that I'm going to use, and yeah, so obviously I'm going to be inserting all the ingredients and talk you guys through how I make the rice paper rolls. I used to have these as a kid all the time with my mom. We used to make them all the time just because they're really nice and like refreshing, and just you feel healthy when you eat a rice paper roll, right? So I'm just going to make these now and show you guys how I make them, and then as usual a little taste test at the end, and yeah. So I just soaked some of the rice paper into some water to soften it up, and then I cut up some cucumber and I had some lettuce as well. So I put that in there with some seitan and some alfalfa sprouts. So with this first roll, I was a bit too optimistic with how much I could fit in. As you can see, loads of it fell out. So with the second roll, I tried to play it a little bit more safe for the filling. And then I also had 40 grams of avocado and then some more lettuce, some more cucumber, and some more seitan to make like the salad bowl. And then for dressing, I just had some PB2 powder mixed in with some water that I drizzled on top. Okay, so I'm just in my room. Literally, I'm on like a Zoom call, but I muted myself and my videos off. Anyway, let's just do a taste test. So I have this beautiful bowl. I haven't had like such a nice, like just kind of salad bowl in such a long time. I don't have a fork. 1 second. So here's one of the wraps, one of the rice paper rolls, and let's just dig in. That's really good, you know? It's really like refreshing. Like I feel like I'm really healthy because it's so green. So yeah, I'm gonna just like listen to what they're saying on my lecture, dig into this, and I will catch you guys for the next meal. Alright guys, so I finished my Zoom lecture. It was pretty interesting, but I am hungry now, so I'm having my pre-workout meal. So Layla said in her video that she had a sweet potato for a pre-workout meal. She cut it like in half, and then she sprinkled some tahini in there, and then I also added some sweet cinnamon. So basically there's like a difference between cinnamon and sweet cinnamon. The sweet cinnamon tastes a lot better, so I definitely recommend getting that. So I sprinkled some of that on there, then I topped it with raspberries, and then I just have that in a nice little bowl right here. So yeah, I made the sweet potato in the microwave just because it's easier. I like poked some holes in the sweet potato, microwaved it, and I'm going to enjoy this while I do some more work on my computer, and then I will be going to the gym. Well, no, first I need to meal prep my post-workout meal, aka the dinner that Layla had, because I'm not going to be home to eat it. I'm going to go to the library after the gym to do some work there, and I need the library Wi-Fi to upload today's upload. So yeah, but I'm going to be making it here, obviously, show you guys what it looks like and everything, and then I'm going to be training the legs today, so I'll take you guys to the gym with me, and yeah. Yo, that combo was actually so good. Like the sweet potato and the tahini and the raspberry, like it was so nice, and like it was really filling. Everything I've had so far today is actually really filling and like satisfying, and that's weird because I'm never like full and satisfied ever when I eat. But yeah, I'm gonna be taking some Glyco HD. This is a glucose disposal agent from HD Muscle. Highly recommend taking this if you're having higher carb meals, or if you happen to be going out for like a cheat meal, or just in general. I like taking this with my pre-workout meal. A, my pre-workout meal tends to just be really high in carbs, and B, it's good to make sure you're like utilizing your carbs correctly pre-workout for your workout, if that makes sense. So what this does essentially is with all the carbs that you do consume, it shuffles them into your muscle glycogen stores very quickly and very effectively as well, and it helps kind of like partition your nutrients, so separating carbs, fats from protein as well, which is super important because it helps your body utilize the nutrients better because your body doesn't have to separate them itself, if that makes sense. And this also minimizes any fat storage that could happen from carbs. Obviously, everyone metabolizes nutrients very differently. Some people tend to not store carbs as fat. Some people do if they're having an excess of calories. So just to be safe, I'd highly recommend getting a GDA. So Glyco HD is awesome. I've been taking it for the past couple months now, especially pre-workout, and it's done wonders for my performance in the gym. So yeah, I'll leave a link down below in the description for all like the HD muscle supplements I'm taking, and I'll also be leaving a code you guys can use to get yourselves a little discount. And yeah.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the record, yeah. For the record, yeah. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the record. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price for y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. Frozen. A6 all the hate. I won't get involved today. Got lost in the ball and age. I'm flipping the bars. I'm flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they doubt it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I still want the.
So after the gym, I went to the library and I had this amazing post-workout meal. It looks pretty messy in the Tupperware, but let me just show you guys how I made it. So I used some soy mince, about 50 grams of it. So what I did is I just poured it into a bowl, and then I poured some hot water over it, and I let that soak for about 10 minutes. Then I cut open an aubergine in half, and I hollowed it out just to make like this boat shape. And then I cut up the excess aubergine as well as some little button mushrooms, and I also had some zucchini that I chopped up as well, and then I just left that all into a bowl. Then what I did is I just cooked them on a pan on medium heat, and I added the soy mince in there as well. So I cooked everything together in that pan for about like 5 minutes. I added some soy sauce and some tomato paste right here, and I just kept on mixing everything regularly so that everything was cooked through. And I added in a bit of quinoa as well. I bought like the pre-made one because I'm lazy. So once that was cooked, I put it inside of the aubergine. So obviously there was way too much filling to fit into the aubergine. I baked that in the oven for about 30 minutes as well, and then I laid out some kale on a plate, and then the excess of the filling, I just pitted that up all together while waiting for the aubergine boats to finish baking. And then I topped that off with the aubergine boats after about 30 minutes, and this actually looked so pretty. I was so proud of it, you guys. And then I just drizzled a bit of tahini on top, and it was actually so good. Hello guys, it is now 10 p.m. I have not caught up with you in a while because I've just been super busy. So I had a pretty good leg session, and then I had my post-workout meal in the library. So it was actually really good. Like, it was a big ass Tupperware like I showed you guys, and like it took me a while to eat. It was really satiating. I had like a good amount of protein from the soy mince and everything. And then I just hung out in the library for a few hours because I just had a lot of work to do. And yeah, so basically I just got home. I'm making the last like bit of food for today. I have like these cinnamon dough balls that are in the oven right now as I am recording this. So basically I mixed 20 grams of flour, 20 grams of protein powder, some baking powder, some stevia, and 20 grams of soy yogurt and some cinnamon as well. Mixed that and makes like a dough, rolled it into little dough balls, and then I dipped it into stevia mixed with cinnamon. Then I put them into a tray to bake. Layla only managed to make 4. I made like 9, I think, because I think mine were a lot smaller, and I think I had to add like a little extra flour to make it hold together a bit better. So maybe I went a little overboard on the flour, but that's fine, doesn't matter. They're just baking now. And then I also just snacked on a rice cake with some strawberry soy yogurt. That's what she had as well at the end of the day. So yeah, obviously I didn't have these like meals in the same order as she did. Like, I had to swap around the sweet potato and also like the dough balls, but overall breakfast, lunch, dinner, super good, super filling. Like, honestly, I've always like admired Layla because her food is always so original and different, and it just looks really pretty as well. And it's obviously, she is vegan, and I look up to that as well because, you know, it's really important to show people that you can enjoy your diet as a vegan. You can get your protein as a vegan, which is awesome. And like, would I do this again? Here's the thing, like my lifestyle right now, like I need things that take less than 5 minutes. Like this was so much fun, but it took up a lot of time from the day, which is fine, and I enjoyed it. But it's like I'm a creature of habit and I will eat the same thing every single day and I don't mind it, especially because like my coach changes my macros like every Friday. So on Friday I kind of plan out what I'm having for the week, like depending on my macros, and then I just prep like twice a week for the entire week, and that's it, just because I'm lazy as well. Like I am lazy. But overall, like everything was 10 out of 10. I mean, I'm still gonna do a taste test of the dough balls, so I think they're done actually. How long has it been? Yeah, it's been 10 minutes. I'm gonna take them out and do a quick little taste test right now, and then I'm gonna enjoy them before going to bed. Okay, these actually look really good. They're like just little bite size. It's like those donut holes you get from like Tim Hortons or something. So I want to just open one up, see what it's like on the inside, just like that. I use chocolate protein powder, which is my finger like a bit darker in color. Let's give it a taste. Oh my god, that is so nice. You guys. Okay. Oh my god, and like they're so warm, and oh, this is so good. Layla, you're a genius. Honestly, like you are a genius. Okay. Well, that brings us to the end of this full day of eating. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know who you'd like me to eat like next. Sounds a bit weird, but I think that these videos are like kind of trendy, so why not? But yeah, overall I had so much fun today. I will obviously link Leila's channel and her video in the description box down below. I had to tweak obviously a couple things here and there. I don't use the same protein powder as her. I think I couldn't find the custard that she used. I had to like change the quantities of like the amount of soy mince just because like my macros are a bit but overall I ate like her for a day. And yeah, I'll put her video in the description as well because she has the macros, like the exact macros and calories for her meals using the ingredients she used. So yeah, go check her out, and please be sure to like and subscribe to both my channel and her channel because, you know, why not? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!